Hey everybody, it's Caitlin with Glitter Chimp coming to you from my craft room today to show you guys a full preview of the February Mica box. Now, for those of you who have seen our preview videos, we don't do a lot for the micas, and that's because it's kind of difficult to show the true color of these mica powders. So this video, I'm going to do it a little differently. We're going to actually make a tumbler in this video. Nothing fancy, it's just going to be the blocks. But we're going to show you guys how they look under epoxy on a tumbler, and they're gorgeous. So for those of you who don't want to know what's in the box, please turn off your videos now. If you're like me and you can't stand a surprise, watch right now. Here goes. All right, your 5 colors for this sub box are Effervescent, which is a beautiful maroon in the bottle. Hypnosis, looks like almost like a chocolate brown. Serpentine, which of course is a green. Incognito, which is of course very neato because it's almost like a blue purple in there. And of course Diabolical, which is another blue with some purple hues. Now, I know what you're thinking. Let me throw the box. Some of the colors look the same. However, under epoxy, they do not. So what we're going to do is show you guys the color, of course, in powder form on paper. But I have samples already made in epoxy over here. And then we're going to do a tumbler and mix it in epoxy so you guys can really see it move and flow on a cup. So we're going to start with Effervescent. Finding my sample. So Effervescent, as you can see here, it's kind of a purpley, got a little gold tint to it. This is going to be the truest type of mica powder. It's not very flaky like a lot of these colors are going to be. So this is Effervescent. Now, let me see. There we go. So as you can see, it's got kind of a purpley hue to it. Now, it's not really like purple, it's more maroon. But under epoxy, this color truly does change, as you can see here, to an absolutely stunning purple. It's got a great shift to it too. So this is Effervescent. I mean, that's just a beautiful, beautiful color. Nice pearlized mica powder right there. So that's Effervescent. It's a fun word to say. Effervescent. Ooh, fancy. All right, and here it is on the paper when it's all super shiny. Okay. So that's that one, Effervescent. I'm gonna just set that there. I'm gonna slide this down a bit. The next one is gonna be Hypnosis. All right, got my sample there. So Hypnosis is this beautiful chocolate looking brown, but you'll see it's got some golds in there. And this one's a flaky one, so it's very light, very beautiful. So you can see it's got a lot of gold hues to it. But here's the fun thing about this one. Under epoxy, it changes color. And you get much more of a rich, almost maroon and gold tones to it. So as you can see here, where's the lid? So this is Hypnosis. And as you can see, we named it aptly for what it is. It's very hypnotic whenever you see it under the epoxy with that sparkle in there. So that's Hypnosis. And again, it just does not look like this on the paper, which is awesome. This is why I love micas. Woo! Floaty, floaty time. My phone's getting covered in mica. All right, so that's Hypnosis right there. Next, we're gonna show Serpentine. So this is the one that's got some green in there and some blue. Again, very nice, fine flaked mica powder. Lift, there we go. It's got some teal to it and stuff. It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. And this is what it looks like under epoxy. It's very similar, it just darkens up the powder when it's under epoxy. But it's got that amazing sparkle and shine to it. And this is Serpentine. Love this one. This is a beautiful one, especially coming up with like You've got St. Patrick's Day, spring, summer. That's going to be a great, great color for those times of year. And that's, so again, serpentine or serpentine, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm running out of paper. Or paper. Okay. All right, 2 more to go. We have Incognito. Okay, so just so you guys know, the last 2 are my favorite 2. And you'll see why in a minute. All right, so this is Incognito. Another very fine flaked mica. Beautiful in its coloring. It's got that very light blue, almost kind of a indigo type color. Got a lot of that purple sparkle to it. Oh my gosh, y'all, I almost dropped that. All right, but under epoxy, you come out with this gorgeous blue. Look at that. Oh, I love when a color surprises me. This is one of those ones. And I mean, it's just the shift in the colors and the sparkle. Amazing. So this is Incognito. Beautiful color. Love this one. This is one that you can use for like your beach tumblers for that deeper ocean color. So that's Incognito. And then my favorite is Diabolical. I love the name. So Diabolical, again, is going to be more of a typical mica powder, less flaky. Still just as beautiful though. So this one you have a lot of it's kind of an indigo color, the purples in there and the blues. And under epoxy, and this is really funny because it's a really big sample here, but that's okay. It turns a nice purple. Very similar to the color that you get, but it's more purple than blue. And so this is it. Got static in here, y'all. All right, so this is it under epoxy. Get a nice little purple with a blue and goldish shift to it. Really pretty color. And so it's Diabolical. Beautiful color, beautiful color. So that is your 5 colors that are in the box. And so now what we're gonna do, clean up, get the cup on the turner, and put these babies in epoxy and show them to you guys on a tumbler under epoxy so you can see the movement. So we're gonna turn the camera off for a quick second and come right back. Okay, so we're gonna do this in kind of a sort of random order. We're gonna start with Effervescence, Serpentine, Hypnosis, Incognito, and Diabolical. So in order to do a cup like this is gonna turn into a little tutorial. All you're gonna do is take just some plain epoxy that's pre-mixed. Do not do these using fast setting epoxy because you want the colors to kind of meld together. So therefore, the faster it sets, the less mixing your epoxy is going to do. So I'm just going to put a very thin layer, and this just allows for the epoxy with the mica mixed in it to move around the cup on its own. Helps kind of keep your lines nice and mixed. But I thought this would be kind of a fun way to do this type of a reveal of the box. It's different, never done it this way. Figured, what the heck, why not? Plus, I've been playing with these micas a lot, and now I really want to make a cup with them. All right. Now, this does not have to be perfectly neat. As the epoxy spins, y'all know it will level itself out. Get the bottom of the cup here. Now, as y'all noticed, I did not put spray paint on this cup. It's not base coated. We're just straight putting the epoxy on the cup like this. Now I'm taking this glove off because I'm trying to not make a huge mess, but I need another glove. All right. So I have my 5 cups of epoxy here. I have not mixed anything in them yet. You need to go over there. And the reason is because I wanted y'all to see once they get mixed what they look like together. I hate wasting epoxy. Any epoxy I've left, I always put into molds. So that's what we're gonna go with. All right. So have our cup, have our other cups. So what we're gonna do is just go down the line. So I'm gonna first mix Diabolical. So come on, stay. So I'm gonna do is just use a little popsicle stick here, put a nice little scoop in there. Oops, I spilled. Some of my powder popped out. All right, so y'all can see under epoxy, it still has that purple shift to it. So that's Diabolical. Now we're gonna do Incognito. See, it's pretty blue. And that's, again, it's Incognito right there. Let me show you guys Diabolical with itself so y'all can kind of see. Diabolical. All right, next we're gonna do is Hypnosis. So it is Hypnosis. Serpentine is next. Actually, hold on. Put the lid on that because I'm afraid I'm going to knock it over. And finally, Effervescent. So that is Effervescent. All right, so let me take out these sticks. So what you do next is you just take this, the color, so this is Effervescent, and we're just gonna pour it on the cup. And it flows around on its own. And if you want, you can mix it up yourself and help it along. You're gonna have epoxy that's gonna pour on your mat or table. That's part of how it moves. So what I'm gonna do is, I can't do it yet. So we're just gonna move these down and then I'll mix it as I go down the cup. So this is serpentine. Just realized, like, me doing it that way, you guys can't really see what's happening. So I'm gonna move my cup over here. This is hypnosis. This one is incognito. And then we're gonna do diabolical at the end. And now we start over. Pretty. So there you guys go. This is a tumbler done with all 5 micas in the February Mica sub box. Now, the last day to sign up is the 31st, which hopefully I can get this video up tonight, which means the last day would be tomorrow. But otherwise, these colors will be available beginning of March. However, you do get a better deal if you buy the sub box. So yeah, so this is the tumbler. And we are all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for a like. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, we will have a lot more videos coming up again very soon. I will show you guys a picture of what this tumbler looks like when it is all said and done and cured. So you guys have a great rest of your day. And we will see you guys again very, very soon.